hope you're all having a wonderful day. My name is Lorelei Anderson and I'm in 6th grade. I represent Plainfield Central School and my invention is Changelings. Now, personally, I'm a soccer player and every year my parents have to buy me 2 new pairs of cleats, one for outdoor and one for indoor. This can become a waste, so I decided to try to fix this problem. First, I had to look on some popular soccer websites to see if they had already fixed this problem I had. When I saw that they didn't, I decided to take matters into my own hands. So the next step to this was I had to take my idea and put it on paper. I wanted to be able to take a mold and easily attach it to my outdoor cleat like that. But since there was not out here, we had to figure out a way to do this. Time to make this image into a reality. We used a silicone mold as a prototype, but we would have used a shoe rubber instead. But since the shoe rubber was not accessible at the time, we decided to use silicone as a prototype. The silicone was about $40, but if this were to be bought all over the world, it would have been less. So, moving on, we decided to use silicone, and we used liquid silicone using red dye so that way we could see the silicone, and we poured it into a tray. Then we dipped my cleats in and let them air dry overnight. Next, my dad helped me by carving the shape of the cleat from the bottom, as you can see here. We did this until it was perfect. Now, these next few steps might not have been needed if we had shoe rubber, but since we didn't, we had to do these next steps. Now, the next step was we were trying to create a somehow way for the cleat to stick to the silicone mold. Now, at first we thought, the cleat and the silicone mold will just stick using friction. But since this is not shoe rubber, it didn't work that way. So we tried using Velcro. So we tried to super glue the Velcro onto the silicone mold and the cleat, but the super glue just turned like water to the silicone. Sticking to the whole Velcro idea though, we moved on and tried to use a Velcro strap. When we did this, I used it from my old shin guard, and when we wrapped it around, it looked perfect. It looked like it worked. But once you put it on, the Velcro couldn't hold all the pressure from the silicone mold and the cleat together, and it would just come off. Now, one day when I was looking in my kitchen drawer, I saw a rubber band, and I had an idea. What if we use the same tactic as we did with the Velcro strap, except with the rubber bands? So we wrapped the rubber bands, as you can see right here, around the cleat until it was secure enough. We had my sister test this out, but before I get to that, we would have liked to do something like this. We would have liked to use a strap similar to these, except it would be similar to a bungee cord or an athletic strap with a clip at the top. That way we could have just put it under and flip it over and clip it. This would have been more efficient, quicker, and it probably would have been even more secure. Back to my sister, we had her test these out, and she said that it was not only comfortable, but when she did some physical activity with them, they did not fall off. They also didn't add any extra weight from the silicone mold. Now, this market potential for this product is huge. I mean, after all, soccer is the #1 sport in the world for both kids and adults. Why would a soccer player even want to buy this, though, you ask? Well, let me tell you. First of all, this has a huge impact on environmental waste. This saves so much of the waste that is here today, and this is especially important, especially now. Also, you only have to buy 1 pair of shoes. How awesome is that? And lastly, don't forget, you can walk anywhere. You just have to add the cleat. So let's say you need to go to a store. You can easily just put on the mold on top of your outdoor cleat, and you'll be able to go into a store. This also cuts down on environmental waste, as I said before. This is exceedingly important, especially now. And in conclusion, I think Changelings is a great invention to pursue for 3 main reasons. 1, there is a huge market audience. This invention, after all, is made for both young and old. 2, it would reduce the amount of waste in the environment and help the environment by cutting in half the amount of shoes soccer players have to throw away. Also, lastly, Changelings allows soccer players to save time and money by allowing them to have to buy only 1 pair of shoes, and gives them the ability of being able to walk from a normal soccer game into any indoor place. I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation in Changelings. Have a great day. Bye!